From your fryer to the table, it's a quick trip for crispy fries. But how about a crosstown delivery? McCain SureCrisp fries are designed to go from fryer to container to carrier to passenger seat across town during rush hour down a shortcut that wasn't all that short to a doorstep before they hit the table. And that first bite, the crispiness speaks for itself. To the last bite, McCain SureCrisp fries. Go the distance. See how far our fries can take your business at surecrisp.com/delivery.
A common sense recap of the day's biggest stories. It's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby. Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
And we have Ron Vitiello. He is a former chief of Border Patrol, also a former acting ICE director. Ron,
they're heading for the borders, 200,000 of them.
But get this, John. This is incredible. The ACLU, I couldn't wait to ask you about this, Ron, is calling on President Biden and the Biden administration to open the detention centers, to get everybody out, essentially close them down, evacuate them, and do it before Trump comes in. You can't make this up, Ron. This is incredible.
Will they ever learn, Rita? This is the woke policies that caused Biden and Harris to lose the last election and propel Donald Trump to victory and back into the Oval Office. The policy that allows people to believe that entering the country illegally is not a crime is one that's detrimental. It's detrimental to the politics of the Democratic Party. They can still go and keep going down that road. But it also hurts every single American citizen. And that's where people these politicians don't realize that America has wanted a secure border for a very, very long time. The entirety of my adult life, and certainly after 9/11, you're in New York, so you know how people felt in the aftermath of 9/11. DHS was created to protect us from those kinds of threats. And these leftists and these woke Democrats haven't learned their lessons, and they want us all to pay for their woke ideology.
You know what's incredible? I'm just looking at this because this just crosses a little bit ago, Ron Vitiello. Somerville, Mass, okay? It's a city there in Massachusetts. And they just had a horrible crime just recently. It was this Brazilian guy who had like a long rap sheet, committed this horrible sexual assault. Luckily, ICE got him. But now the city council in Somerville is reaffirming their rights to a sanctuary city policy. It's like, what are they looking at that obviously the rest of America is saying resoundingly, we wanted Trump because we want safe communities. What is Somerville and all these other cities like LA, remember, just recently did the same thing?
It's so destructive. These politicians, I don't think they run on a platform of we're just going to let crime run free in our streets, protect people who are in the country illegally, who also commit crimes against the citizens in our city and town. It's crazy to me that they still believe that deporting people who are in the country illegally and have committed other crimes is somehow a bad thing. I just don't understand. Every mayor, every chief of police has to consider the crime in their county, their city, their town, whatever it is. Do you want to reduce crime by up to 25% in some of these large cities? Well, deport all the criminals that are here illegally as fast as you can. You're going to reduce crime in every single city and town in America. I don't understand what the logic. There's no logic to it. This is them feeling good about themselves.
But it's at such a disgrace to the American public, Ron, and you understand it all too well, especially because the Trump administration has come out and said their priority on day one is going to be the deportation of those convicted, especially of crimes. I mean, they have 13,000 that are convicted of homicide. And another 2,000 pending. They got 15,000 with sex offense. I mean, who in their right mind would say, I'm going to protect this person?
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a 1.5 million people living amongst us who have already been through their due process in immigration court and been ordered by the judge to be removed and deported. So why are they standing up for folks like that? That makes no sense whatsoever. These are people who came illegally, got put in front of the court. The court said you have no relief under current U.S. law. You need to go back home. And you have cities, you have mayors, you have governors that want to stand in front of the ICE detention ban or something to stop this work from occurring. It's crazy. And oh, by the way, it's federal immigration law. It's not something that Donald Trump brings with him to the White House. It's already on the books. It was signed by president. It was a bipartisan piece of legislation that makes it illegal and deportable offense to commit crimes in the United States while having immigration status or being here illegally.
Yeah, absolutely. Judge Weinberg?
And Ron, let's not forget under Title 18 U.S. Code,
Section 2,
aiding and abetting. So it's my position that any of these government officials that resist lawful orders, not just failure to cooperate, but actually resist lawful orders, should be prosecuted under that statute. What are your thoughts?
No, I think the Justice Department has a long list of things to do in these woke blue cities and towns and maybe states, and that is one of them. Let's put some examples up in front of the American public. You know, here's a mayor or here's a city councilman that's standing in the way of ICE operations to go after the worst of the worst. And yeah, let's get those people in front of the U.S. attorney and in front of a magistrate, and let's prosecute them for the actual crime of aiding and abetting people who are in the country illegally.
I agree. Throw the book at
we have
them.
to go to a break, Rita.
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming on. And
thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Keep protecting those borders.
Thanks for your service, Ron.
And what was your line again, John? Immigration, yes. Invasion, no.
A new.
I love that.
A new war. What did I call? What did I say before?
Well, it was right. A new slogan.
A new slogan for America. We protect our republic. Immigration, yes. Invasion, no.
Hey, sports fans, Danny B here. Before you submit a play today or any day, call my free play hotline, 877-828-0120. Gain access to daily free plays on a recorded message, 877-828-0120. I've been a mainstay in the sports industry for over 40 years and respected coast to coast. All plays are top rated, posted daily on a recorded message, 877-828-0120.